What's up, ETM 540 Clubhouse family? Brian and Rhonda in the hills. Yeah. We're back at the shop doing some, actually we're going to be doing our final prep video. This will be our final time going through the process of our costumes, Rhonda's motorcycle. I'm not going to show you what I'm doing to mine because the one I'm riding is going to be very simplistic. We wanted to focus on Rhonda's. So this will be our final prep video before our actual Wasteland weekend event video that we're going to release the day after we get back, which is I'm really excited about. It's going to be a lot of work, but I'm just, yeah, I want it to be that close after the event that we release it. So we're here today to jam out as much as we can and hopefully finish Rhonda's bike. And then the rest of the video will kind of just be like the costume prep and all that other stuff. So we're going to stop talking and we're going to get to work. Oh yeah, and by the way, yeah, I lied about the talking thing. So what the plan is that Rhonda's going to jam out on certain things on the motorcycle that has to do with kind of like finalizing the seat, decoration stuff. I'm going to do some more of the mechanical things, and then we're just going to hopefully have it all come together and blah, 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 and it's going to look badass. Yes, let's go! So we got springs from the 1959 Nash engine, and we're going to weld those in for a little suspension for the front section of this seat. We were trying to figure out how to like raise the seat up because, as you guys saw before, it dipped down quite a bit. So we're just going to tack weld those things in on the bottom seat pan, and then after that we'll strap that seat down and it'll be ready to go. So boom bitty bamity. Sweet. Okay, so now that aspect of the seat is done, I'm gonna get on to the next kind of like part that has to do with a lot of like cutting and stuff, and we're gonna use this as a exhaust cover. So I just need to cut it to size, and then we're gonna find a way to mount it to that exhaust pipe. And while I'm doing that, Rhonda's gonna keep working on other little areas of her little zone, and we're just gonna keep rocking out. Okay, so now that we got at least one piece or strip cut out, we'll do a little mock-up, see how it functions and works, and see if we need any more. But I definitely know we're gonna need to shape it a little bit. So I'm gonna find a some tubular type of thing. Tubular.
The f is that?
And yeah, see how we can make it work. So let's do this. Okay, we had a small conundrum, but we're good. So we initially were trying to use baling wire to attach that. But now instead we just used a pipe clamp, or however you want to call it, just clamp. One of the clamp thingies, the ones that you know what I mean. So now that's all nice and secure. Secura. Casera. And so yeah, I think we're gonna be good on that. It feels a lot better. So
that smoldering inside there.
Yeah, it may have caught on fire earlier.
That's brilliant.
Sweet. Mama's happy, so I'm happy. And then while Rhonda was initially messing with that, we got this bent into shape. So now we're gonna see about finding a way to where we have to bend and manipulate this to make that work. So I actually kind of see how we're gonna do it, and I think we might just go ahead and put it on and then do it while it's on, so that way we you know, it'll just make it easier. So let's do it. All right, well, we try to attempt to do a little bend job on that, but it feels like it bent the opposite way we wanted it to bend. So now we're just I'm gonna cool it off, and then I think I'm actually gonna pound on it with the hammer a little bit, and then I think we're just gonna flip it over and then call it good. I just want it to mount it right there, so that way when Rhonda has her leg down, if she hits it for any reason up against that, it's not going to burn her. So yeah, let's give it a shot, see what happens. So that's not the drawer I need. Those are the droids you're looking for.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
Of course they are. There's the gold one and there's the little white one.
So I need one of these because after putting this perfectly,
Christine.
how would you, pristine, perfectly molded, designed and engineered heat shield deflector on, I notice it in some areas. It's resting right on the exhaust, which kind of defeats the whole freaking purpose. So I just need sorry. So I just need to just get it up off the exhaust in those little zones, and then we'll be good to go. And then Rhonda's doing something over here. I never know what she's doing. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. She's mounting stuff and making it look pretty. We have some, and this is thanks to Elizabeth, Zilla's wife. She gifted Rhonda a bunch of freaking awesome stuff that's gonna look super rad on the bike. That's gonna go along with the theme of her security guard persona. So she's doing all that stuff. I'm going to finish making this a non-burnable surface, and then I don't know what else is left for me to do yet. Oh yeah, I gotta switch the tubes, son of a bitch. Sickles. Yeah, no, it's all right. We know what we did wrong last time. So that's right. I'm gonna do the rear tire while she keeps prettying this thing up, and then after that, we need to swap out the front rims, and then freaking pretty close to golden. Like, our goal was to pretty much finish this up today. So I think, babies, I think we're gonna be there.
I hope so.
There you are. Yay! Let's freaking do it. Let's keep going. Let's marathon this bitch. This thing's looking freaking rad. It looks so military, actually. Oh, it's amazing. It looks like an old school Harley Davidson military bike, only in white and not the green. And if you guys know what I'm talking about, then put it in the comments below, because I know that you motorcycle enthusiasts that have seen those old school Harleys that were actually, it belonged to another company, not by Harley. It was originated by another company. Harley bought it in an attempt to get government contracts during, I think, the Cold War. So anyways, Comment below if you know which one I'm talking about. But on the other hand, it looks badass. It's getting there. And now we're going to do the old dreaded back wheel tube shuffle because the last one we did not work. So here we go. It's on! The tube is... Oh! And this time we didn't... Yeah, something like that. And this time we didn't poke a hole in it. Well, actually, we inspected the last one. Rhonda inspected the last one. And it was not... it was not us. So we're excited to say that it was from age, because all the seams that it was sitting on in the box, yeah, it basically split on that. But this one is solid. It's good. We're going to throw that back on that, call that good. And then I think all we have left is swapping out the front rim and tire. And what else do you want to do?
There's one spring. The brake spring.
Oh, and then we got to, yep, we're going to put a spring on the rear brake so that way it just has tension to spring back after she uses it. So
I want to ride around the block.
perfect, let's do it. All right, back tire's back on, and she's not leaking air, and that tire looks way better. So yeah, now we just need to get these brakes re-spleaginated, and we'll be well on our way. So as it turns out, we didn't need to get all gnarly and set up an extra spring on that because, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Does it every time.
Yup, that's right. But, I mean, who knows? We may have had to modify. Maybe we're just in the modify mood because everything's been modified. But she's all good, so we're gonna leave her. We're gonna spray her and leave her. All right, we're looking pretty good. Now we're just gonna swap this front tire. Down to the last bits.
Who wants to see us ride it?
Yeah.
I do.
Final stage, well, final stage mechanically is to swap out this front wheel and tire. And then Rhonda's going to take it for a test ride and hopefully she won't die.
I won't die.
Yeah?
No.
Promise?
I'm not gonna die.
Okay,
I'm not
cool.
gonna die.
And then we're going to be good for all the mechanical aspects of it. And then we could probably just actually take her and the one I'm going to be riding home. So that way we can finish up with the decorating there, because we're obviously not going to have them fully decorated as we drive to Wasteland because we don't want stuff falling off of them on the way.
Sure.
So, but at least we can finalize what we're doing decoration wise. But hey, anyways, let's stop talking. Let's get this, or this swapped with this and make this freaking thing complete. Yes. Well, she is a legitimately complete, mostly bike at this point. I mean, we started with a $300 purchase that was made in order to literally get parts off of for another bike that we have that is complete and original. And Rhonda wanted to do Wasteland bike, and this is what she got. So, yeah, I mean, that's freaking badass. You likey?
I love it.
Yeah, super stoked. I mean, we still need a test ride, but for the most part, she is done. And you guys will see it in action in riding when we are at Wasteland. We're not going to do footage of the test ride right away, but just know it is going to happen. So, but yeah, we're freaking stoked. So that's a big thing to knock off the list. So we are genuinely excited about it. Yeah. Okay. So I know this part kind of sucks because like I know that for a lot of videos, especially YouTube videos, like first start, well, you guys saw the first start, but first rides and stuff like that are pretty important. But I just want you guys to understand the only reason why we didn't show the first ride, which went amazing, by the way, I'll have Rhonda tell you, is mainly just for, see, look at this. Woo! Is security purposes. Mainly just because we like to keep our stuff secret. So, and you know, I mean, that's just how anyone is going to be, especially when you put yourself out into the world on YouTube. So we want to just keep our stuff ours. Let's just leave it at that. But let's find out how the first ride went. Hang on.
She rode really well. Super fun, good balance. Everything felt safe. Little exhaust concern. I will want to wear pants, but she's a good ride. She's fun. She's so fun.
Rhonda went out for probably, I would say, a good 10-15 minutes of just doing circles around our shop area, and it sounded good, and there was like just a little bit of rubbing going on the torque converter carrier or case, but outside of that, everything else sounded good. The torque converter sounded like it was engaging well. Everything just in general just seemed like it felt really dialed, and nothing fell off. What the frick do you know? So we were just talking about how tomorrow I think we're going to take both bikes home to the home shop, to the crafting center central, and start finishing up on what we want to do that route, and then that way we can just have them ready for when we trailer them up and take them to California City. So anyways, we're gonna call her good, and we will get footage of an actual ride in our neighborhood. I feel a bit safer doing it over there, so I can guarantee you Rhonda will be riding it for damn sure. So yeah. So we'll do that, but for the night we're gonna go home because in this heat you can only do so much. And it's not too bad, but it's bad enough for me. But I'm done. Let's go home. All right. So we are back at the arts and crafts mecca or zone or just we're in that zone that you do the things with the things. And I need to actually work on my costume a bit more, because all I've really done has been my vest so far. But I do have the rest of what I want to wear. I was thinking about doing chef jacket, but that would have been way too hot in the desert. So I found some white shirts, and I did sleeveless for daytime, and then sleeves for nighttime. And then I have some kind of like military-esque type jackets or sweaters that, if it gets too cold, I'll just throw those on. And then I got a pair of pants I got to do. Rhonda wants me to camo some shorts for her. And then, we're just going to rock out on some of that. And I got a couple other things in the mix. But, I think for now, I just want to throw some blood type looking action on that. And go from there. So let's freaking stop talking and get to the stuff. We're going to get to the projects. Let's go. Nailed it. All right, so that'll do it for the shirts. Those actually were quite easy to do, and it's pretty realistic. So I hope that isn't in the rules that you can't do that. But anyways, all I did was take, I don't know if you could see in the time lapse, but I just took a piece of cardboard, just sprayed the paint close to it and just let it splatter, and it seemed to work really good. I didn't know how it was gonna go, so I'm pretty stoked on that. So with that, now I'm going to do some camo paints on these pants, because I don't think I want to do any more on that, other than I'm going to rough them up, burn a couple holes, and, do stuff like that. But for the blood effect, I think we're good. So let's get to some camo and freaking rock. All right, so I like where this is going. So I'm not a fan of the legs on these, but Rhonda said she was stoked on her green ones and look badass, and I don't know. I'm just doing it just to have something on there. I'll beat these up a little bit more and probably call those good after I do the other side with some skulls. Or maybe I'll just do one side, actually. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do one side on that. And then what else do we gotta do? So those are good. Well, I gotta flip those. Oh, this fine piece of machinery needs the strap put on it. So I gotta figure that out. But before I do that, I'm gonna just do the other side of this. No need to film that. Strap, boom. And then some fun stuff. Okay, so I feel better about having those done and out of the way. The front side didn't probably turn out as good as the back, but it's all good. I'm not worried about it. And those I just kind of just left alone. But anyways, I'm gonna take these because I'm proud of these. I actually found these just in random places, like at my work or whatnot, and I just realized this one is in the shape of a freaking heart, which is hilarious. But I'm gonna add these to my vest up there. And then I'm actually gonna be making some more of the BMX chain pendants, because I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna have some to barter with. And then Rhonda had this really good idea. She had these laying around, but I was gonna make like what you would normally see as like a military like awards, kind of like what's it called? Like, I can't remember, but it goes on their dress BDUs or jackets or whatever. So it's gonna line up like that. I mean, a chef has got to have an award, right? So we'll just do some of those. But first we're gonna put the old strap on this gun, get that done, boomity bamity, and then we'll knock those out, and then I think we're gonna call it good for the night. So that was my magical way of like just making it happen, because I kind of want to hit the couch, but you know, gotta do it. Let's make it work. Let's go. All right. Well, you can kind of, yep, you get the idea. That was pretty self-explanatory. It's freaking secure too. I'm surprised. It's just plastic, so. But here we go. But all it was just a Phillips screw there with a washer, and I mean, I feel confident. Yep, we're good. So now, to make this work, oh my gosh, what are you focusing on? Harley parts? Good camera. I'm gonna just drill some holes in these. Put them in one of my little pins up there in the suit or the vest. Call that good. Get some more clothespins or not clothespins. The pokey ones. You know what I mean. Oh my gosh. What are those called? Freaking bobby pin. I can't remember. But I'm gonna get a couple more of those. Make it out of that, and I think I'm gonna make the backer for that out of a Monster can. And then just glue some magnets to it, and then for the opposite side, you just put some metal behind it, and then call it good. So I don't know. I'm just gonna knock this stuff out. So this is gonna be just a quick little rundown. Let's just do it. Let's go. So what it looks like is I actually don't have enough of the pins to do that stuff right now, so I have to get some more. So I'm just gonna rock out on that really quick and see what happens. So change of plans. It happens. Okay, I am calling that good for the night. And just hope that it all comes together, which it is. It's not, there's not a single bit of any of this that hasn't so far, but it's the time. We're running out of time. But for the most part, I think we're good. And I'm gonna chill for a bit and figure out what's next kind of on our list, other than packing, because it feels like packing is kind of like, honestly, the next big step. I mean, we do need to do a couple more things to my motorcycle, and we might add, like, I might add a strap to one of my weapons. I don't know yet, but anyways, we'll figure it out. Yeah. Well, I thought I was done. Rhonda reminded me that we got our bottle caps from a specific place that was suggested to us by Sazilla. And so we're gonna open these up. Well, Rhonda is. And check them out and see what they look like. Okay. Yeah. And she just got home from work. Maybe I shouldn't have given her the knife. Maybe I should have opened it. Okay, no, they want to see the caps. They don't want to see, no, they don't want to see that. Blood, not funny. No blood.
Blood, not funny.
I love how you can see our lasagna cooking in the background. Our Costco frozen lasagna. Actually, I meant homemade from scratch. We made it from scratch. Oh yeah,
They're so sexy.
Ooh, dang, those did come out sick.
That's sexy.
I like the red. The red and black was Rhonda's idea.
Yeah, yeah.
And for those of you who are wondering, that's the company we got them from. Right there, called Bottle Mark. And yeah, so we did a ETM 540 Clubhouse logo on one of them, and then just with the black and red, and then one of them is just a regular ETM 540 Clubhouse. And these came out badass. And we ordered them, what, last week? At some point, like super. So we did rush shipping, but still, like it really got here a lot quicker than expected. So I probably could have gotten away with not doing that. But yeah, those are rad. Sweet.
Woo.
Nice. Oh yeah, I actually also forgot that I got something else we can unbox in the mail that I felt like I needed, because it's just one of those things where when you're as pale skinned as I am, the sun does not go over well on this zone. But when it's red and burnt and lobstered, eventually it does tan. And then, yeah, it will become normal. But I want to avoid that because I don't want to be uncomfortable the whole time. But anyways, let's get to this. I got something in the mail today that we got to check out. And in the process, actually, of doing some more stuff out here, I did a little bit of a heat gun on some patches. A couple Rhonda had gotten for me and some that we got in other places for my riding jacket, because we finally just got the old 96 Harley back up and running. And it was the dumbest thing that was keeping us from riding that thing. But anyways, yeah, no, I was super stoked to get some new patches on, and I'll be happy to go out for a ride. Oh yeah, and we got Rhonda's bike here, so she's gonna work more on the decorating for that. And then we just need to bring the one I'm riding here, and we're slowly gathering our stuff and piling it up and having it ready to go. So we're getting closer. Oh yeah, that's right. Shut up, Brian. Let's freaking get this going. So this is what we got. It's a new hat. So let's take a look at it. We actually got to grab some sort of a cutting device. Oh, that'll work. Scissors. I actually don't have my tripod with me, so you're gonna have to bear with me on this one. There it is. Here, I'm just gonna put you down. All right, sweet. So I gotta rough it up a bit, but it is a nice black, just full rimmed hat. And I actually got it with the little face shield and the neck shield. I don't know how much I'm gonna need that, but I wanted to have it just in case. So that way, you know, if it gets really hot, then I'm well protected. But here, I'm gonna throw this on and see how it fits. Nice. And I did get the one size fits all, and I mean, I kind of look like I'm ready to go beekeeping or go work in the garden. But hey, whatever. It was cheap. I think it was like $10 on Amazon. Freaking Amazon! But I like it. I mean, it's a good little secondary option. So if needed, and I need to have a face guard and all that good stuff, it's there. I feel like a cross between a ninja fisherman soldier. Although all of those I am not, so I can't really classify myself. But anyways, I'm going to take this off now. Okay, so yeah, so I'm stoked on that. I mean, honestly, that's pretty rad. I was expecting something to be kind of a little bit cheaper, but I'm pretty pumped. So yeah, so as you can see, we're still kind of getting some stuff together, but like this is for the motorcycle I'm riding. I just want to at least have something on there that's, you know, makes it look a little more rustic, because I don't want to be out there on just a non-decorated bike, you know. So, and you know, we're just kind of slowly piecing it all into totes and getting things together. But yeah, this weekend, Rhonda went out on a nice little weekend ride for Babes Ride Out. They actually go out to Live Oak campgrounds over by Cachuma Lake in the San Ynez Valley. She's super stoked. She took her Royal Enfield out to go ride. I'll put some footage in there. But yeah, it's a bunch of females that get together and they go to, just a single campground type spot. She wanted to push herself to go on a far ride, something cool. She's actually there with Cecila's wife, Elizabeth, which is rad. They're there together. And they're gonna just do some like day cruises during the day, camp out, all that fun stuff. So I'm super proud of her and super stoked. So but yeah, when she gets back, then we're going to be full bore, get right into it some more. She did some more work on her bike, put like a little basket on and just did some little things here and there. And yeah, we're going to keep going. So, but I'm done for the night. I've been doing stuff here and there, trying to make things continue to flow. But tonight, it's a Friday. I'm ready to chill. So we'll get back on it tomorrow. I need a haircut bad. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. All right, quick update, which there's going to be a lot of these from now until the end of the video. But we started doing some packing as far as the, just getting kind of like the totes ready, pulling stuff off the bike that needs to go into said tote so it won't fly off in transit, road dog or dirt bag, our little... fireplacey, what would you consider that? Fireplacey.
It's a half-keg fire pit.
Half-keg fire pit, which we will be cooking / warming up on. And then, just a few other things here and there. That other one right there is like a lot of our kitchen stuff. So, and then our tarp. So yeah, so there's going to be a lot of like little like here's and there's. And we still got to have Rhonda go ride out on her bike again as she's doing, some more stuff, and she got something cool. What is it? What you got?
Acme.
Oh, that's the coyote. That's freaking amazing. So yeah, but we're moving right along. Some fun stuff in there. Pretty stoked. We're getting closer. All right. One thing had to go on before we went inside for the evening. But yeah, Acme Coyote. He had to go on the front fender. Looks pretty badass. All right, I think we're done for the night. I am going to go put some Dawn dish soap in this basket and let it sit so it can get all the stankifieds off of it and a couple others. And then we'll get back on what we got left to do shortly. So yeah, let's do it. Alrighty then. Now, as we continue our little journey through our little scatterbrained continuation of packing, prep, Wasteland stuff, I had to take an old trick out of my old Pro BMX traveling the U.S. for 6 months thingamaboobers thingy. I did something from back when I was riding Pro BMX and I traveled the U.S. because we wanted to live cheap. We wanted to save as much money as possible. And I got some beef ravioli. I love this stuff, honestly, straight out of the can. And we're gonna have our little fire pit over. Where is it? Oh, it's hiding. It's back there. And so we can just warm some stuff up. And honestly, I eat that stuff cold. It's freaking good. I'm fat. I have no shame. But we have some more stuff. So check this out. And ta-da! Yeah, I went to Aldi's and grabbed some other stuff. We got some roasted sweet corn popcorn. Those are going to be great for the teeth. A little bit of cherry mixed fruit and dried pear, or diced pear, sorry. Little packets. Some more ravioli. A little macaroni and tomato beef sauce. Some olives. Some soup. And a little peanut butter. So, I got, you know, some decent dry food, wet food slash, you know, just prep stuff. Like, I don't plan on paying a bunch of money for the vendor food because, you know, that stuff can get expensive. So we're gonna just go with kind of some of this, and just trust me when I say, for all you in Wastelander Central who are concerned about the porta potties, I promise not to make a big old mess. I'll be good. So yeah, so I'm pretty stoked on that. So I'm gonna take all that stuff, pack it up over in our little kitchen kind of food tote, and then move on to the next dealio. All right, all the canned goods are in there. Still got one more. Boop. Boom. So we don't really have too much in here. I mean, it's literally, and we might have already gone through it, but it's knives, it's little like hot dog cooker thingies, some mesquite, a little tray, our eating trays, you know, just some little cups and stuff. Just stuff, nothing crazy. So that we'll probably keep filling up just a little bit more as we're getting closer. And then, yeah, and then we got some ice chests that are going to be filled up with this is Rhonda's idea, it's freaking genius. We got frozen water bottles. So that way we can not only keep our food nice and cold, but as they melt down, we can drink them. So it'll be great. But yeah, we're getting closer. Oh yeah, and there's my boots. And they're stiff as a freaking board. So I probably want to do a little bit of wearing on them before we head out to the event, because otherwise they're gonna be uncomfortable as hell. All right, so on to the next stuff. But anyways, got all showered, and then I was like, I gotta walk back out to the garage. I just have to look and just see and, you know, gander over it one more time. I mean, how many of you guys honestly like go through that? How many times do you, like, I know double checking and being prepared, of course, I've been doing that my entire life. I got major OCD, but for this event, how many of you are just like, I gotta build more stuff. I gotta make more stuff. I gotta do more costume stuff. Like, I feel like we've done so much as first years, but then at the same time, I feel like I still need to build more and do more. And I'm kind of freaking out, but I think it's gonna be okay. So I just had to come back out and look again, because we got, you know, 1, 2, 3 totes, 1 bag. I know Rhonda's gonna have a few bags. Fireplace, I still got to put wood together and some other stuff, but I don't know. It's all gonna come together. I'm pretty stoked. But yeah, comment below. Let me know where you guys are at with it, and how you're feeling about it up to this point, because it's only a few days away. Once this video's out, it's only a few days, like couple days, I think. So yeah, I just had to share that. All right, guys, so we're down to one of the last things that we need to do, and that will include Rhonda doing another test ride. So I'm gonna chase her around a little bit. We're gonna make sure everything's all good to go, and then we'll let you guys know how it goes. Sweet. Now she should fire right up. Oh yeah.
Lawn care, anybody?
Anyone want their lawn mowed? She sounds so good. I'm gonna chase her around on the old BMX a little bit. She sounds good though. So we were thinking that this wasn't even a big enough CC engine to get in trouble for riding without a license plate, but it is. And then Rhonda mentioned what? What else?
We have a torque converter. It's fine.
Yeah, because we got a torque converter. But yeah, we'll see how this thing goes. All right, hit it, Evel Knievel. There she goes. Boom. Just perfect. That thing sounds good. And she's back with a smile. That's awesome. Dang, that thing sounds good. That is awesome. Super stoked. And stoked to be on the old BMX. I'm proud to say that through all this prep and having to do all this stuff, I have officially lost 20 pounds. Whew. So I want to keep that sucker going. Hoping the desert will do a little something for me. Sure it will. So time will tell. Whew. All right, back to it. So what Rhonda's mom has told me is the hardest part is getting her off of it. Oh God. Yeah, no. He's on a little bit bigger of a bike, but we'll be okay. All right, so that was successful. Nothing fell off, nothing broke. It's all still in one piece. And my biggest concern was this down here, and yeah, she can use a little adjustment, but it's not terrible. So yeah, I'll just adjust that out a little bit, and then we'll be good to go from there. And Rhonda found more stuff. Oh, a little spotlight.
It makes sense because it's solar.
Solar, yeah, but I don't think we can ride these at night.
I know, but it's the finishing touch for a Wasteland bike.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. So yeah, we're stoked. It ran again. It works. It functions. It's pretty. I mean, it really is pretty, considering what we started with. So good job, girl. Nice. Yeah, I may have done a thing. Woo! I may have done that thing twice. Yeah, these are rad. I love these. I've always wanted these. So, I don't know. I'm going to try it out, see what happens. I have a few different hats. But I figure if I don't like them and they turn out to be kind of like, they ain't really my thing, I'm down to barter, people. We got stuff to barter. Rhonda, you got stuff to barter?
There's stuff to barter.
She got stuff to barter. So,
Not this hat, though.
yeah, she's definitely not going to barter that. So,
Eat your heart out, lovelies.
yep. But we got stuff. But I like that. I think that's awesome. Oh, I can't wait. Cannot wait. See you guys in a couple days. That's going to be amazing.
Hilarious.
And quite honestly, I think we're pretty much like, well, we are down to the last little bits of prep. I mean, when you got wood and crates, you're pretty much down to it. And then we also got our coolers, obviously not packed yet, but we're just trying to get it to the point where now that we are down to the last little bits, then we can just load and go. So at this point, yeah, we'll see you in the waste, people. We're super excited. We can't wait to get fully immersed into it. You know, obviously we're going to have to learn the ins and outs, the do's and don'ts, all the good stuff and fun. But we're totally willing to do what it takes just to have a great freaking time. And we're really excited to meet you all. So thank you guys so much for coming along for the preparation videos and sticking it out with all of that. We're really excited to share all that with you and make it into a little like series. Thanks to everyone along the way that helped us kind of just get prepared for all this and be ready. Cause we feel like we're going in, you know, ready to have fun and not, have to stress it too much. So, it was stressful and it was a lot of work, but we feel good about it. So, but yeah, I'm really stoked. I know Rhonda's really stoked, and we're just looking forward to getting on the road and seeing you guys all in California City. And yeah, so anyways, thanks again. You guys are awesome. Thanks for all the subscribes, likes, comments, lots of comments from other Wastelanders. We're super stoked on that. And thank you guys, as always, just for everything. So we love you. And remember, if you're going to thrash responsibly. We'll see you out in the desert. Can't wait. Let's go now. Yeah. Oh yeah, Friday night bike night. Harley Davidson, baby. You know what time it is? It's bike night, Rhonda. Yeah. You see something you like? Oh, the Triumph. Sick. A lot of people this time. Pretty stoked. It's always a good turnout. So I just wanted to get through the initial crowd, but these guys, when they put on their Friday night bike nights, it gets busy and it is packed this time, and there's cars and whatnot. So we'll run through one more time and I'll show you some of that, but we just wanted to do an initial cruise. Rhonda's over here shopping. If it's yellow and it's shiny, she likes it. That's how it goes. All right, now we're more on our side. Well, technically they're all our side, but we definitely have more of these than we do of Harleys. And yep, they are cram-packed. So if you guys are looking for any type of bike, whatever style you want, right now is the time to do it because their inventory is massive. It's freaking awesome. You guys know that van. Neighbor Roy. Sorry, I saw something I liked. That's pretty. Yes, love it. We're doing a changing of the flag tonight.
Catch up. Hey guys.
See, Keith?
Hi, Keith.
And the lineup. You know when they have the overflow like this, it's a good night. There goes the old flag right there. They're gonna end up putting a new one up, which is sweet. It's cool that this is the last Friday night bike night that they're doing for the year. So it's cool that they waited for tonight to do the changing of the flag in front of everybody. So it's pretty sweet. America. It's the little biker girl. She likes bikes. She's a biker chick. Oh yeah. Oh.
Okay.
No, that was awesome. I'm glad we ended up coming to this one, and looking forward to next year when they start it back up again. Hopefully the bikes will be running. Well, Rhonda's runs. It's mine that I ride that doesn't. And I was actually just chatting with someone on rectifying that. So hopefully we'll get that jammed. Oh, horsepower. All right, we gotta go. We're gonna go eat or go somewhere and see people and do things and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's pretty freaking beautiful. So's that. Okay, let's go.